Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to import your own data into SAS. So first of all of you have a folder called SAS University Edition, which is, you had to create it. You have to create it when you install SAS University Edition. Inside that folder, you have another folder called My Folders. Now, inside that folder called My Folders, you will copy whatever data you want to upload into SAS. In this case, I have this file, this Excel file called ed-data, which is the one that I'm going to be using to illustrate how to import your data into SAS. If you open it, you see it's a worksheet basically with 6 columns, right? 6 columns and 150 observations actually, because the first row is just the variable names. So let me close this. So make sure that whatever data you want to upload into SAS is copied into My Folders inside SAS University Edition folder. Okay? Let me close that. So now let's go into SAS. So if you want to upload data into SAS, you will basically go into Utilities, Tasks and Utilities. So you'll click on Utilities and there you go, Import Data. So click on that and you see here it says drag and drop your file here or select file to import. So I'm going to click on select file. That will automatically take you to My Folders. So we have this, ed-data, which is in My Folders. Now you click on that and this will appear, right? This import data tab will appear here. Now worksheet name. If your Excel file has more than one worksheet and you want to upload, let's say, the second one or whichever worksheet you want to upload, you have to put the name here. But since in this case we only have one worksheet, it will be just this. We won't change it. First worksheet. Now, by uploading the data, we will create a new data set into SAS that will be stored in the library work, which is the temporary library, meaning that after we're done with this, after we close SAS, that data set that we have created in SAS will be deleted because it will be saved in the work library, which is a temporary library. It's the library for temporary data sets. Okay, so this is fine, but the data set name we want to change that because right now it's set to import. I'm gonna call it, let's say for example, education, because this data set is related to educational achievement. So save, and then you can click or unclick this. I would recommend to say generate SAS variable names, leave it as it is, because what this does is that it takes the first row of your worksheet where the variable names are, and it will take those variable names and it will change them if they are not suitable for SAS. Remember, if your SAS, if the variable has a name that starts with something that is not a number or a letter or an underscore, SAS will not take it. So it will generate, it will change it. SAS also doesn't allow for spaces in names, so whatever is a space, it will substitute it by an underscore. So all of that is explained, very well explained in your textbook, but you have to keep that in mind. So now if you just let this clicked, well, basically SAS will take the names of the variables on the first row and it will adapt them to fit the SAS rules. Okay, so just leave it there. And now we click here in this little running man to run this task. We run it, and there you go. This is the these are the results. Basically, down here, it will show, you know, that now we have a data set called education in the work library, and the number of observations is 150, etc. So, and the variables, these are the variables: achieve, English, ID. You see there was a space in the name of this variable, so SAS made it into an underscore. And there you go. For example, this one, English is a character, type of variable; achieve, which is a score, a number, type of variable, numerical. So SAS successfully recognized the type of variables inside our data set. So now, if you go to libraries, work, you'll see that we have the education data set that we created. If you click on that, you'll see that you have everything in there, all the observations. You can also use SAS. You can also, you know, upload to SAS other types of data sets, not only Excel workbooks. You can also upload CSV files, comma separated values files, which are pretty commonly used to store data. So the most commonly used files to store data are Excel workbooks and CSV files, and those two you can easily upload them by using this procedure that I just showed you.